Hey guys, what's up? It's Deanna of www.Msairmaxnheels.com. Check out the website when you get a chance, and follow me on Twitter at Msairmaxnheels, just like the name of the YouTube channel, wherever it is up there. I'm not sure which side it's on. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and rate my videos, and check out my other videos that I have up for you guys already. So let's get down to business. I wanted to do a tutorial. I talked about in one of my other videos, hair magic mix. That's what I call it, which is a natural hair moisturizer that I make at home for myself. I discussed in the other video that I used to use gels. Well, I not really used to. I still do. Kinky Curly being one of them to define curls. As you can see, I really haven't used that much because gels don't really work on my hair. I'm still trying to figure out maybe there's a better process for me to use, but I'm not really a big fan of gels right now. I love them, but my hair doesn't, so I'm not a fan. I also use the Eco Styling Gel. After my washing goes, I'll kind of just slap some on to try to get a little bit more curl definition. But what I realized was that a lot of the products that you can buy in stores and stuff like that, you can make in your own kitchen. And that's what I decided to do, to start making these things in my own kitchen because I can. Um, so I'm going to do a tutorial for what I call my hair magic mix. I'll let you guys know. I'm not really too secretive about what I put in my products. It's perfectly fine. So I'm going to share this with you for all my TWA natural sisters and natural hair newbies who need something that will keep the moisture locked in into their hair after they get out of the shower, or even depending on how thick you make this, you can use it as a styling cream. Because I mean, it all does the same thing basically. It holds in the moisture and helps form your curls, and all this stuff does that. So what you're going to need is some shea butter, and I got this from a store called Beauty First. There you go. You're going to need some extra virgin olive oil, pure natural olive oil, which I clearly got from Giant. You're going to need shea butter oil. I got that from a beauty supply store. You're going to need grapeseed oil. I also got this from a beauty supply store. And vitamin E oil, which I also got from clearly the same beauty supply store because these two are from the same brand. Um, Vitamin E oil is a vitamin that's good for your hair to make it stronger, to lengthen it, to make it shiny, all this kind of good stuff. All the good essential oils in here. Grapeseed oil, what does it do? I don't know. I heard like on a natural hair blog that it was good for your hair. And yeah, it's good for your hair. Keeps it shiny and stuff. Shea butter. Oh, wait. I didn't realize I had the shea butter and the shea butter oil. I didn't mean to show you that twice. Sorry, guys. So you'll need the shea butter and the cocoa butter oil. I'm so sorry. I'm glad I caught that because you guys would have been like, Msairmaxnheels, why are you putting that thing in twice? You don't need that. You don't need 2 times the shea butter. I mean, maybe you do. Who knows? So, what you want to start with is your shea butter. As you can see, um, shea butter is kind of a solid. This one isn't too bad. I've seen some that's more solid than this. And if you ask me why my shea butter is white, I really don't know. It says organic and all natural. So, whatever. It's organic and it's all natural. Oh, also, what you guys will need is a spoon, a cup, and a napkin. But I make a mess. You might not really need a napkin. So what you're going to do is take a nice little glop of shea butter and scoop it out. I already have some of this mix in my, fucking Christ. You guys need a bottle. Like, a little bottle like this. You can get them from CVS and stuff like that, because you have to have something to put your stuff in. As you can see, I still have, like, a nice little bit amount, so I'm not going to make that much, but you can make this in a bigger amount. So you want to take the shea butter and put it into your cup, and then you want to take some of the olive oil. I don't measure. I didn't measure the first time. I'm not measuring this time, but you just want to put in enough there. You can see it now. You want to put in enough that it looks like it's kind of like it looks like a little iceberg, because you want to have enough oil in here that the shea butter won't clump up. You want something to break it down. So you put the olive oil in there and the shea butter and start mixing that up. See how that's starting to look? The olive oil is starting to break down the shea butter. And it's not going anywhere. It's just mixing. Like, it's not breaking down. Like, you're not losing anything from the shea butter. So you want to mix that up as fine as possible. If the shea butter doesn't look like it's mixing, you can take your finger and use it and, like, scrunch it up, I guess, on the side of the cup like that to make it flat and smooth. Just make sure you keep all of it in your cup. You don't want to lose any. Get that all together and basically mix it up till it looks fine. It'll start looking like melted butter. It'll be the color of, like, melted butter. And once it is the consistency of melted butter or a little bit thicker, depending on what you're going to use it for. If you're going to put this in, like, a little tub or a little container, it's perfectly fine for it to be thicker. If you want it to, like, hold some sort of shape, or you like your products to be thicker, that's fine. You can mix it to however you want. I like my products to be more like oils, where I can just squeeze them out of the bottle and rub them onto my hair. That's what I like. So as you can see, it's kind of, I don't want to pour it on my laptop. That helped. My pants weren't buttoned. Don't look. um, Once it gets to a fine consistency, you want to take your cocoa butter oil, and I put less of the cocoa butter oil in than I do of the olive oil, and you just want to give, like, a good squeeze. I gave 3 squeezes. And take some of your vitamin E oil that I now can't open because my hands are slippery. I put in a lot less of the vitamin E oil. It's not necessary for you to put a whole bunch in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 drops. It's not necessary for you to put a whole bunch in there. I mean, it's a vitamin. You take a vitamin pill every day, but you only take so much of the vitamin pill. It's kind of like the same thing. And you want to take the grapeseed oil. The grapeseed oil is a smell that I like, so I do, like, 2 squeezes of that because it makes it smell really good. And so basically what you do after you have all your ingredients, you want to keep mixing it till it's fine and together. And once you start mixing it with the spoon, it'll, like, all start coming together or whatever. And mine is still clumpy because I'm trying to do this fast. But you see that consistency? That kind of runny, kind of thick consistency? That's the consistency I like. So that's how I'm going to keep it. And after you're done, transfer it into this bottle that you'll get and label it. Label your bottles, because I have a couple of bottles like this. You want to differentiate. If you want your mix to be thicker, you can add more shea butter. If you want it to be thinner, you can add more olive oil. It's whatever you like. So basically, that's what it is. That's my hair magic, a magic crack. And this is what a finished product looks like after it sits for a little while. It's kind of thick, kind of not. And you basically just rub it together and put it on your hair. And as you can see, it leaves no white residue or anything. And so you can definitely do this and then go out. So if you have any questions or you want more tutorials, just let me know. Follow me on Twitter at Msairmaxnheels and check out the website, www.msairmaxnheels.com. Peace out, guys.